Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, we've been here for a while. We should probably go kill something.
I still second the motion of if there is evil, destroying it.
Yes.
Just want to clarify. You're scared of beds?
I am terrified of beds.
Bedophobia?
Absolutely. That's why I sleep on couches and floors.
Yeah, the water, the steam, it kind of like opened up all my stress. Kind of like don't have any worries anymore.
Clyde is normal now. I got him to take off the necklace.
Any modification that happened to your charisma score is now gone.
I don't need you. I don't want you. Cuddle time is over.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Sword Art Online Odd Season 2, Episode 30. We have the regular casting crew that's been with us for a little while, but everyone sound off. Give them your name and character.
Hi guys, I'm Snow, and I play Snow in the podcast. She is the leader of the Odd Guild, and I'm here today to take some ass and kick some names. Wait,
You can't use that word. Your mother listens to this.
I know.
Two things
I really
wrong with
wanted
that.
to say it. Oh no. Okay, fine. I won't kick some. I'll take some butts and kick some names. It's perfect.
Take some ash.
Take some ash. Take the dog.
Take some ash. Here's our dog.
I'll take Ash.
Please.
Hi, I'm RL. I play Zana, Xerxes Zion, in the podcast. I got a cool bird and a lot of problems. So, yeah.
It's a pretty good
Hashtag
synopsis of a lot of problems.
A lot of problems, yeah.
Hi, I'm Wilson. I'm a resident cavalier of the Odd Guild and the oldest member and Slow's closest companion.
Slows.
What? Oh,
There was definitely
Snow's closest companion. I'm sorry, that was a slip of the tongue. Hey, I'm Clyde, everybody. I'm a samurai. I can't even remember what order I follow. I think it's something to do with the land.
Nichia? What about Nichia?
Oh my god, we forgot about Nichia.
Good job, boy. I'm so proud of you.
That was a better character introduction than like half of the ones we normally have. Hi guys, I'm Handel. I play Ugwin. I imagine in this episode I'll be a summoner, but perhaps, not an actual summoner, but perhaps I'm going to turn into a healer, and, that's going to be fun, so we'll see where things go.
A man of many hats,
How many hats?
Exactly 3.
To cover up his hair?
Yeah, to cover up his male pattern baldness.
But my name is Allie, and I play RA, and I'm currently running from my life right now from a bunch of naked... One of them's like a goat, I think. A mammoth, a skinny, woolly mammoth. I don't know what that is.
That's just
And
what his
then the
token
other
looks
one's
like.
a naked old lady. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Galahad. I'm the resident Sacred Shield Paladin of the Odd Guild, and I can confirm the receptionist is not a woolly mammoth.
That's a water buffalo.
A water buffalo. Those look exactly like all the things I mentioned.
All right, so with all that being said, everybody, I do intend for this to be a marathon of an episode today, so let's just dive straight in, because we're not going to stop playing until we drop. Either you or the bosses, so we'll see which one happens first. Let's just do a quick, brief little recap to refresh our minds and memories of what happened last time and what all we want to try and accomplish this time.
Allie attacked people while they were naked in the tub.
I was about to
is
say that.
accurate.
I was running from the tentacles.
Um,
were
so
all
then
over
you
me.
summoned!
Ma'am,
I'm-
ma'am.
I'm not
that
sure
was
it's
you.
much of an attack
I
if it doesn't
don't
work.
know what you're talking about.
I mean, that's also true.
Yeah, I think RA summarized everything pretty well. Naked people behind her from the tub.
Chasing me and
And
screaming.
a woolly man.
I don't know if they're chasing you as much as it is they are also running away from the tentacles you summoned.
The leeches.
The leeches! Those are really big leeches. I don't know
They're
how they got here,
giant,
Belphegor.
fat tentacles. Leeches are not. They don't.
Cynthia may be wise, but that does not mean she's intelligent.
Ah. Okay.
All right. So, last we left off, you all were kind of huddled in the main reception area of Indolence. Everyone except the lovely Zana Xerxes Zion, who has currently found herself directly outside the front door, kind of making her way outside. But everyone else is grouped up here in the main reception lobbyway. And as they're all chattering and debating on what they would like to do, you just hear running down, screaming from the end of the hall behind you. You hear RA followed by Cynthia and as well Belphegor.
Guys, are you okay? Why are you screaming?
Leeches!
Leeches?
Leeches in the pool,
Wait,
in the hot
wait,
spa.
They're naked. They're naked. They're naked people. Help.
Why?
Ugh.
Wait, leeches in the hot
Well.
spot, naked people.
I just wanted some water.
All right, what did you do?
Nothing. I ran away. That's it. I'm running away. Stay right here. Galloway, protect me. I'm scared. They're naked.
Wilson, cover your virgin eyes, sir.
What? And Wilson goes to turn around to look at where all the screaming was coming from, and he pans around and he sees Belphegor and then Cynthia. Whoa, okay, yep, thanks for the warning, Snow. I did not need to see that, and I appreciate the heads up.
Make it stop.
All right, well, sorry the intrusion, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately, it looks like our hot spring has undergone a very sudden case of severe leech infestation. So we're going to have to clean that up post-haste, but until then, the hot spot will have to be shut down because they're like 20 foot tall and seem deadly.
Snow just turns and looks at RA, like gives her a side eye, and is just thinking, what did she do?
I just kind of like raised my arms like
Well, I guess if everything's going to be shut down, I'll just head back to my room for a midday snooze until everything clears up around here. Belphegor, if you could be a dear, and as soon as the facilities are back up and running, could you please come and get me? Not a problem, ma'am. And
wait, Cynthia, wait, come here. Gallahan, can you do sense evil on Cynthia?
And you just see as she is walking over towards Gallahan, Gallahan has his hands over his eyes. There is very little evil in the general vicinity of this room. It is a little difficult at the moment to figure out the current direction of the individuals emanating it.
Okay, Snow, if she's not a demon, should we just leave her here?
Of course I'm not a demon, darling. What's wrong with you?
We can't just leave her here,
I mean, we can.
right? But she's a person.
I'm very much a person, and I'm very comfortable staying here. I don't know what your problem is. I'll be in my room. And Cynthia goes and walks off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, since the baths aren't really working right now, there's not much else to do in the area. This would probably be the best time for us to leave and sign
Death to the
out.
sloth. I didn't sign in. Ha.
I sign out.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that this is such a great inconvenience. I wish you all could have enjoyed your stay much longer, especially since we were able to successfully tear down the centerpiece wall. I felt like it was a lot more open, inclusive of an area. But I honestly understand the apprehension and the need to get going. But once the spa's back open, if you would, feel free to join us at Indolence.
Yeah. Well, we'll consider it. And Snow starts heading out the front door after signing out
Okay,
with
cool.
Nachia.
All right, that works. Everyone slowly, one by one, signs out of the logbook and makes their way outside then, I'm assuming.
Yep.
It's about time. What were you guys doing in there?
I sign out as spaceman still. Just
very good. I like the
don't wanna
consistency.
know, Zana.
We had to shield the eyes of the innocent.
There was a true, unadulterated evil in there.
Let me guess. Cynthia?
And Belphegor. All their nasty
Very-
bits were hanging out.
I'm sure
Very
Yes.
they were.
unclothed.
Wait, Cynthia loves the bath. Why the heck did she get out of the bath?
She wasn't given a choice. There
I
were
don't
leeches,
know.
apparently.
Zana starts checking herself for leeches. Dang, I hope I didn't catch any. I thought this was supposed to be like a high tile place. It got leeches.
I'm sure you're fine.
So,
You don't
like,
think they're
are we gonna go
ticks, do
kill
you?
a-
Well, if Belphegor isn't the actual demon of Sloth, I still think we might be successful. And just hear me out here. Telling Sloth it's too much work to be up here. Just saying. And we can give him a free ride back.
How the quack
Just seal him.
are we giving him a free ride back?
By killing him?
You give it a try.
No, you don't necessarily have to kill him. We could just use this, just be like, let's just draw a circle around him with the sealing stuff, and
But
it would.
we don't know if that banishes them back to the infernal plane.
But it seals them. They don't need to know the other aspect of it.
Snow, are you considering lying to a demon?
I
is
see
a
I see your
demon,
logic.
Gavin.
I see your logic and I understand. But I present you with Sloth, it's too much work to go back. He already spent
Wait,
all
it's
the
not
energy to
necessarily a
come here.
lie.
It's not necessarily a lie.
It's actually a lot of work to not go back.
I don't know how this works. It could send them back. It might not. But one way or another, we're helping Sloth get back with less work for Sloth.
I don't know about you guys, but I just like to kill things.
I second this motion.
Yes, I am with him on that one. I'd like to kill some things.
Whoa. We are not a bunch of murder hobos. We don't need to go around killing everything.
we are.
No, we're not.
You're from Dark. That's not how we do things in Odd, but we would like to kill some things.
We would
I mean,
like to kill the
Tell
demons.
that to all the other demons we've killed, guys. What? Huh?
I second
They
the motion
usually
of murdering
attack
demons.
We have mainly been attacked by demons, but listen, there are other ways to solve this. We could try diplomacy. Again, but this time on the big head honcho, which would be the giant sloth in the tree.
Hey, let's do it.
So, diplomacy does work.
So Zana's gonna start walking around to where she thinks the sloth is gonna.
I mean, irregardless of who is in charge here, there is a giant demonic sloth currently looming in the trees.
Big nugget.
But sloth, it's the cutest sin. Sloth.
Zana's walking away.
We can walk and talk.
Yeah, but you are.
Be big nugget.
So Nugget's currently in your pocket. Now let me pull up the size categories.
He'll figure it out. I'm sure it's fine.
So he's currently a tiny Compsognathus in your pocket, but on the command of Be Big, he kind of scampers out and he grows. But you notice that as he's floating there, he isn't as large as he was before.
Uh-huh.
He's actually about half the overall size of what you thought he was before. So he's only about large instead of gargantuan.
Okay. I'll just look at him in the disappointment and, yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Zana, do we wait or should we just start attacking it?
What?
Wait for our party, maybe.
Okay, fine. That's an option, I guess.
So everyone else following behind Snow slowly starts making their way.
I shall keep you alive, Zana. I will protect you.
So apparently Ari and Zana have rushed their way over towards the sloth. Roll a perception check real quick for me.
Yeah. Give me just a tiddly wink, and I will get you that.
I'll fly over the building with Nugget.
Cool.
First one
Oh my
was
gosh.
22.
I'm 24.
Just didn't make a sound.
All right, so we got 22 and a 24. Ugin, if you could also roll a perception check for me since you're flying over there.
I'm inside you. Okay.
Apologies, I just need to pull this up. 38.
Oh, very perceptive. So, Zana and Ari, you can see as the sloth is slowly climbing about the branches and going limb from limb, and currently its tongue is outreaching and grabbing onto leaves as it seems to be eating. But Ugwin, you notice that this is the first time you've actually seen the sloth move. Before, it was immobile and just constantly in a resting state.
I saw its eyelids move.
Oh, it's true. You did see its eyelid move. And it's, yeah. But as of right now, it seems a lot more active, as it is no longer resting. All right. Snow, are you going to be moving your way over there?
I was going to ride on Achia's back, because I can now.
Because you can
Which,
now.
yes, but...
Okay, great. So you do have your large wolf, and you are riding Nachia over there as Gallahan, Wilson, and Clyde kind of bring up the rear and eventually make their way over to you guys. Immediately upon Gallahan entering the eyesight of R.A. Flamewing Aloe, she immediately beelines and rushes over to his side.
Did we want to explain that she kept following me around in a circle?
You could have. So as you all arrive, you begin to notice that the giant, majestic sloth within the tree is actually the most active you all have ever seen it. And you are slowly getting a sense for its size and grandeur.
How big is it?
Well, you
How
can
big?
see that it looks to be about 4 times the size of your dear Nachia here. And also we can make...
How big is
and
it?
even 4 times the size of Nugget.
Oh, so it's bigger. So it's 4 sizes bigger than Nugget. Like big Nugget or
Yeah.
current size Nugget?
Current size Nugget.
What size is he currently?
I mean, he's like 20 feet long, I think. Let's see.
Holy cows.
That's a sloth, not a cow.
Holy sloth. Jesus, this is
The
insane.
sloth is about, like, 60 feet long.
Long?
Mimi
What about
big.
height? Jeez.
So, you want to try your diplomacy thing, Snow? We want to go try that? Huh?
I don't appreciate the tone you're taking with me, Zana. Calm yourself down, first off. Second off, yes, we can try it.
Nose goes.
Maybe the demon will go back from whence it came if we just ask nicely.
Yeah. Because asking nicely always works for things. I could just ask the president nicely if he could not tax me.
I mean, you can ask.
Actually, taxes are illegal, but we'll not go into that.
I mean,
What?
anyway, do your thing so that I can then do my thing later. That'd be great. Because I kind of want to just, get out of here, and it's kind of weird. I don't want to see
No.
any more saggy boobs.
I run over to Zana and I hug her. Don't
what?
leave.
What?
Don't leave.
Zana tries to push R.A. away from a hug. Like, I'm not really in a
I feel like
hugging
I'm
mood.
stronger than you.
I think you're both pretty weak. So she's rolling to grapple you currently, which is just a CMB roll.
So, 20, 22. 22.
22?
Mhm.
So just barely, Zana Xerxes Ion is able to duck agilely out of the way and avoid your grasp as you are currently trying to latch onto her.
I appreciate it, R.A., but I'm not really in a hugging mood right now.
You're
That's,
not gonna leave though, right? You're gonna stay because you're a friend. You can't just
What?
leave your friends. It's not how that works.
I mean, there's a bunch of leaves on the tree. Of course we're gonna leave. Let's go kill something.
I walk back over to Gallahan looking disappointed and confused.
Okay. All right, Miss Snow, if you wanted to lead us off, you generally are diplomatic guild leader.
She kind of turns around and looks. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing with you all watching, but I'll try.
Go for it,
You
Snow.
can do it, Snow.
Please stop.
Gambate kurasai.
We support you.
Arigatou
I'm
gozaimashita.
sure this will go well.
So I'd like to inspire confidence in myself as a bard.
Yeah, not a
I
problem.
hop down off Nichia's back and I'm in front of him doing a little bit of a dance, but it's subtle, so nobody else can see it because it's
Just a
embarrassing.
little hip wag.
Just like.
Ra-da-da-da.
Nobody sees this. Thank you. Stay there, Nichia. Hello? Giant sloth creature?
And it slowly turns its head and looks at you as it is chewing a leaf.
Can you speak? Snow just turns back. Guys, I can't. It's too cute. It's too cute. It has to
Snow-
stay.
Oh my gosh, if that's your standard for cute, I can certainly understand why you find Wilson attractive.
I don't.
Hey, whoa.
Burn.
What is that supposed to mean? Snow, you find me attractive?
That's actually really sad.
First off, Sana, that was very mean. Second off, it yawned at me, okay? I have a problem. Cute things are a weakness.
Hey, why don't I try, Snow? Why don't I try?
All right. No, absolutely not. Oh, great and giant, cool-looking sloth, who is the cutest sin of them all. Okay, that was a compliment. Would you so terribly mind, since it's so much work being up here, going back to the infernal plane?
And it kind of just like tilts its head at you and looks at you perplexed and then blinks.
Hey, Snow, I think you're making progress.
And then out from the side of the building. Oh, how wonderful. I see you are enjoying the company of our great and majestic sloth.
Belphegor, are you the leader of this floor? Are you the master of the floor? Are you the demon of Sloth? Like, this is where we're getting confused here. Can you just be honest for 5 seconds? And not convoluted.
Well, Miss Hikara, I've never really not been honest with you. And he kind of like pushes his dreads from in front of his eyes. You see, that there is the majestic sloth, which I have built this entire floor around. But I am indeed the managerial in charge of Indolence. And
Okay.
you could arguably say this whole floor.
Okay. All right, Belphegor, as I was saying to the majestic and adorable Sloth, as we were discussing before, there's just so much work that goes into being up here. I think, going back to the infernal plane might be less work overall.
Generally, I would agree with you, but you see, I have a limited number of interactions down in the infernal plane. There are so fewer individuals and poor, unfortunate souls that I can interact with and save with the enlightenment of what restful nature can do for the soul.
Have you tried making any deals with mermaids who want legs?
I can't say that I have. I should maybe look into that.
There's a lot of them down in the infernal plane.
I really have not seen many a mermaid in the infernal plane due to with all like
Lava
the fire
Fire.
and lava
Lava mermaids.
mermaid.
Yeah.
That sounds intriguing.
Hey, Belphegor. Hey, Belphegor.
Why, yes, Miss Zion.
You think that, like managing a business is a lot of work, right?
Not
you think that
really.
you maybe deserve some time off?
Every day is peace and bliss here at this establishment. Also, Wrath would kill me if he found out I was slacking on my duties.
You're a sloth. Slacking's what you do.
He can't get mad at you for doing your job.
He's Wrath. He can get mad.
Well, Wrath is just a mad kind of guy.
He
but-
generally has a pretty short fuse and is very quick to anger.
Yeah, I know some people like that, Belphegor. Trust me. I know.
He has a very elaborate scheme and plan laid out, and unfortunately, with all of his underlings, it requires them to do a certain amount of work. But I have already made peace and ties with him so that he understands that this is about the extent of my reach.
Zana, what are you doing?
Belphegor, one thing I always think of when I'm tired, like when I'm sleepy, when I want to chill out.
As Zana begins to walk closer.
You know what that is?
Is it the sound of birds accompanied by the sweet, relaxing image of that majestic sloth in the tree?
Nah, birds freak me out. I was attacked by pigeons one time. Never felt the
You
same.
have a bird.
Why do you have Alistair then?
What?
He is not a pigeon. Anyway,
I'm a bird, though. Kind of freaky.
maybe it's because you're the only type of bird. Can I? Alistair? Ma'am, sir, bird, that is not a pigeon. Anyway, Belphegor, you know what I think of? I think of eternal rest. Like when I would never have to do anything ever. Like death. And she'll pull out a dagger.
Zana, what are you doing?
Like, wouldn't that be great, Belphegor? Never having to do anything ever.
Now, unfortunately, see, I am already one with the relaxation and the enlightenment, and I just feel like it is imparted on me, this knowledge, so that I can share it with the rest of the world. I feel a great calling to that.
She has her knife out. She's talking to Belphegor. She's going to slowly put her knife down and say, oh, so you don't like death?
I'm not particularly fond of it, but really it doesn't do much if you think about it. Because if I were to perish, all I would do is go back to hell. And then I would have to start all over.
Guess it's different for you. You just go back to hell, like you never stop living? That sucks, dude.
It
Wow.
does happen to be a lot of work, but that is why I try and be so restful and peaceful and one with my environment when I am living.
You know what? Yeah, I can respect that. Zana will put away her dagger slowly and just kind of sigh.
Snow also sighs, in relief.
This doesn't really seem like it's working. I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness on Belphegor.
All right. Can you, for me, give me a spellcaster check?
Sure. 17.
All right, so you go and you cast your spell, but it seems as if it has no effect on Belphegor.
Whoa, I felt some funky voodoo-esque kind of shenanigargle go down just now. Weird.
Freaky.
I don't know.
Do you think it's gonna come after me?
Hopefully not. I really think it was like aiming to disarm my chakras and make me unaware of my surroundings.
Should I be rolling a diplomacy at some point?
You can roll the... What are you trying to get him, like...
I've already said what my goal was.
Sure.
Go back to the infernal plane. Oh, woo.
Okay, you can roll diplomacy.
Yeah. 25.
Now, ma'am, as much as I would like to do that, as previously stated, Wrath would not be very happy with me, and he's not the kind of person you want to make upset with you. Last time I did that, I got 20,000 lashes daily for about a decade.
Jesus.
What if, and hear me out here, what if we take care of Wrath and you can go scot-free?
We would do that for you, Belphegor. I mean,
Yeah,
you've been really nice to us. You let
you're
us
chill.
stay at your, like, really cool Indolence. Like, you're legitimately chill, Belphegor. And you know what? We would do that for you.
And we want the sloth to stay safe. Look at this majestic creature.
He is truly beautiful.
Truly, it is the cutest.
Wrath would
Beautiful.
hurt that sloth without hesitation, wouldn't he?
Would I be able to stay here in these facilities? For you see, if you were to take care of Wrath and I were to return to the infernal plane, well, then by you dealing with him, it would just be you bringing him quicker to me for me to reach my imminent demise.
Wait a second. What if we sealed your facility? Like the entrance and the exit?
Would that be a protective sealant?
So that Wrath couldn't get in.
Ooh, that could work. So long as that you have enough holy sealant to do this, I find these terms quite agreeable.
How much holy sealant we got, Gallahan?
Enough to cover like 10 cubic feet.
Okay.
How big is
So
the
listen.
doorway?
Listen. I'm trying. Only 10 cubic feet, you say?
There only seems to be one exit, Snow. It's the front door. There are
Well,
no other
hold on.
doors leading out.
Belphegor, how do we get to the next floor? Because we need to know where that is so we can seal that door too.
That does indeed make sense. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if the leeches are still there, but the entrance to the next floor is actually underneath the hot springs.
So that's why it was so deep.
This is the best thing ever.
Okay.
Now, I do suppose that if you were to seal off the entrance from this floor to the next floor, that he wouldn't be able to get me from coming from his access point. So as long as you're able to do that, I feel like we would be good.
Fellas, ladies,
Snow.
I
me.
cast Blindness Deafness again.
How many casts of that do you have?
Just the 2.
Just the 2? Okay, cool. Roll spellcaster check. Hey, that's higher.
Is he hiding it at all?
No, not really.
Does it have like a component to it?
Yeah, there's a verbal component.
Ugwin!
I really think we should kill him. I mean, that's how we get experience. It's kind of useful.
All right, so your blindness
evil.
deafness goes through. Is he blind or deaf?
Did you ask something?
Yes. Your spell successfully succeeds and goes through, but would you prefer your target to be blinded or deafened?
Blind.
Okay.
It has a DC 23 fort save.
I feel guilty attacking Belphegor.
You should. He has been nothing except, if not hospitable to you.
Yeah.
I want to kill him, but I feel really bad about wanting to kill him.
Yes, your spell goes through.
To kill him.
Whoa, the lights are off! Everybody! What is
Wow,
this
it's-
hostility that I am sensing here?
Whoa, what happened, Belphegor? That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I
Zana
just
pulls
feel
out her
some...
knife again.
Guys, stop.
Snow,
Snow is basically saying.
And
Why?
as you go and
Snow,
have...
I don't like this feeling, so I'm cool with not killing him. I don't.
All right. Are you? Is anyone taking any other actions against Belphegor?
No.
I mean, if
but
they attack him, I'm going to, because loot, but... Oh. I walk
Snow
closer
is
to
still
Snow.
trying to solve this peacefully, and she's getting irritated.
So Belphegor is kind of feeling around.
If you could, I don't know why, but I feel, Miss Hikara, that all of your party is not in compliance with your plan. That I'm sensing some seriously negative vibes.
Zana
Well, they're
puts away
not-
her knife and takes Belphegor by the hand. Here, I'll help you, dude. Where you need to go? Where you need to go, dude?
If you
not
could
killing
just
him.
assist me back towards the hot spring, whatever ailment is currently afflicting me should be uplifted.
I will take him this way.
Back towards all of your party.
Yeah.
I do believe that going the other direction would be quicker, ma'am.
Oh, is there another entrance?
Indeed there is.
Oh, I didn't know, dude. Zana will try to
All
mouth-
of them?
What do I
Wait.
do?
How do we seal him in here
Callahan,
if all
Snow's
of the
gonna
walls
send a
are
message. Callahan,
I'm resisting the urge to smite him.
you don't have to smite him. You could seal him while he's blind, and we don't hurt him.
Okay. Everyone, real quick, roll for me a perception check.
Okay.
37.
21.
gone? 29.
So as Sloth has agreed to work with you in order to make your way down to the next floor, and you are slowly walking currently towards the hot spring, you begin to hear a rumbling, and it seems as if the very ground beneath you begins to tremble. The air around you begins to heat up, and as the heat intensifies, the hot spring itself, you notice, begins to evaporate. And slowly you begin to see that the bottom of the pool, where the water is all gone now, the earth begins to tear in two, and from it erupts a pool of fire and lava, which catches and burns the forest around you. And from amidst the flames, a scorched red humanoid demon with two large, curved, arching horns, wielding a flaming bi-pronged bastard sword.
Oh, great.
Oh. Is this the help? Is this the help again?
Nah, these two are walking over this way,
I'm gonna move back just a little.
just a little bit away from the fire, as hellfire is literally
gonna
screaming
go.
down from the skies.
Well, I'm not going to stand there because there's like a lava thing here.
It's a lava thing. Wow, look
They're
at that
like
lava
little,
thing.
like
Yeah.
bricky, lavely.
The fire mage can't tell the difference between fire and lava. Amazing.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, only he could save me from this. I don't...
Is
I
that
think our
Belphegor?
plan's not gonna work, guys.
I'm gonna let go of your arm now. You seem not blind.
No, I literally, his rage is palpable. I can feel it from here.
Well, he is Wrath. Is he, he's a little upset? A little, gonna walk over here. I'm gonna walk over to the corner where he can't see me. Belphegor is kind of in his line of sight. I want to make sure I'm...
Belphegor. Hey, how's it going, Wrath?
Insolent insurrection. And you see as a flaming spear materializes in his hand, and he throws it, and it impales Belphegor directly in the chest.
No!
Yep, all you see, you hear a voice, and you see a giant flaming spear impale Belphegor through the chest as he is currently being pinned to the ground.
The sloth! Oh my gosh! The giant sloth in the tree. He's on fire!
He's on fire! Well, so as you can see, there's a large portion of the area which is on fire. Most of the grass is browned and withered up and dried. And the giant massive tree at which the sloth is in is actually caught in a giant plume of fire.
No, not the majestic sloth!
Oh no!
The majestic sloth.
All right, guys, what's the plan here? We could just let them duke it out, but it's not gonna be that easy. There's no way it's that easy.
You think you think Belphegor is gonna survive that?
We could just leave. I don't think it's gonna be much of a match, Snow. It's not gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a slaughter. He's just been impaled by a spear and someone blinded him.
He is still blinded. That is true. Oh God.
That was very clearly me. Not sure how you don't know that.
I was trying to be passive aggressive, okay?
Should we buff, guys? Like, this is clearly gonna end up being combat as you wanted.
It would be now or never. Satan isn't going to wait around for much longer.
Alright, I slap Galloway with Eagle Splendor, Protection from Evil, and, right, I use Protection from Evil on Snow as well. Here, give me just, oh god,
Alright, so
okay,
Ari's going around slapping people.
Slap. Alright, I slap Zada. She'll probably need that. She'll get close. Who else is gonna get close? Yeah, okay, that's about everybody.
Alright, so with all that, the giant sloth in the tree actually looks enraged and is swung down from the tree and lands right directly in front of all you guys.
Oh, whoa, what's this? I'm just kidding. He's very active now. Go, Sloth.
Sloth.
Go. Oh, we're cheering on him. No, but I'm just gonna see a fight. I think it's kind of cool, you know?
It'd
All
be
right.
dumb.
And you see as the sloth actually does and tries to slothily make its way around and kind of gets in between Belphegor and Wrath.
How long does it take the sloth to do this?
It can make it there.
Posterity reasons.
Posterity reasons, it takes it about like 30 seconds.
Is it taking damage from all the fire that it's in?
So you see as the fire
Still in the
looks as
fire.
if it just rolls up onto its fur, but never actually seems to penetrate or burn it.
I hate you. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
But as this happens, you actually, dang it, I don't have a token for this individual.
Draken gonna appear?
You actually see as a volley of arrows shoots at the sloth from behind, and 3 of them impale it right in the back. And it collapses and actually falls into this pit of fire right here.
What? We
Whoa,
needed
whoa,
that
whoa.
Sloth.
Whoa.
Whoa,
No.
whoa.
Whoa. Excuse.
Sloth would be much easier to kill than Wrath. What is
Yeah,
you're an
that's
idiot.
why we're gonna let him take some
What?
damage out of Wrath, you diddly dumb doofus. Jeez. I don't
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
quick shot
Now it's
arrows
dead.
at our somewhat ally-ish thing.
And
Who do you
see
think? Who would
as
be
it
much of a
appears-
douchebag to do that?
Can I cast Allegro on myself while we're...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I
Yeah.
cast Allegro on myself.
And it seems as if Draken has jumped down from the tree that Sloth was in and actually walks up behind Belphegor as he is kind of limply impaled by a flaming spear and stuck into the ground, and he goes and he stabs Belphegor right in the side, between the ribs.
Oh man, he's gonna get all our XP. Cast blindness, deafness on.
Wait a second, Ugwin. Didn't you say that Draken was turned into mist on Lust's floor?
Yeah, he didn't really seem real.
Do you think this guy is real? Do you think this is actually Draken?
Even if it is, probably kill him anyways.
Blind him, Ogwin.
We don't kill other players. I'm sorry.
We're not killing
But-
him, we're blinding him.
Yes?
He's killing the demon. We need him to fight Wrath. Kill him before he kills the demon. We don't get XP.
Also, he's gonna steal
Well,
all our
don't
XP.
kill him. And also, what if that's not him?
I mean, blind him. I said blind. Blind him. I said blind him. Not kill.
Where is Draken.
So Draken is currently standing directly behind Belphegor, dagger deep into his chest cavity.
I will try to run up, to Belphegor.
So as you're running up to Belphegor, you hear Wrath say,
Finally, at least one of my subordinates manages to do something useful.
Really?
Ooh.
Really?
and you notice that as he says that, the visage of Draken actually slowly fades and in a swirl of mist reveals itself to actually be another demon entirely.
That's a big demon.
Oh, is it
In the
lust?
middle of some tiles.
That is...
So, like, was Draken never here?
All right, Ingrid, you can kill that.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. I was going to kill it anyways. It's really fine.
It was all a trick.
You start
lust.
moving up towards Zana.
Gosh dang it.
All right, so if everyone could roll for me their initiatives now.
I rolled a 6.
19.
That's bad.
I mean, I got a 6.
Oh,
but
I
rolled a
accidentally
2.
rolled twice, but both of them are 19.
All right, everyone, tell me who's got the highest number.
4. Even less than the other one.
24.
All right. In order to start off this combat, you see, indeed, as a scantily clad demon outstretches her long wings and then begins to fly over back towards the hot spring.
It's like Wrath's wife.
Next, it would be Ugwin's turn.
I'll start slowly moving around.
Making your way around town. Walking slow.
Absolutely walking slow.
All right, so you start edging and outlining the building as you have to kind of walk around this outcropping of it in order to get around to the hot springs. Can't you fly faster than what you just walked?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why you're not
Nugget's just
flying.
Nugget now. I can't leave him behind.
Oh, no, Nugget can still fly.
But then he
Can't
has to
Nugget fly
grow
still?
later for combat.
He has a fly speed of 5.
Oh, that's not good. That's not very good. Okay, yeah. If you took your entire move to use the run action, you can actually move up to 4 times your base move speed. Oh, it's Zana's turn.
Oh, I'm going to summon Nature's Ally,
Okay.
and I can summon up to 2 dire bats, which I will do
Ooh.
mainly so they can float around me and kind of act as meat shield. Yeah, meat shields.
I do like meat shields. You have 2 bats currently flying around you as you have summoned them to fight by your side. Now, with that being said, you hear a
Rise, my minions.
More dretches?
and it is Nelson's turn.
More dretches. A lot more dretches. I can't see them. I'm gonna go drive back and pick up Wilson. It's a plan.
Drive.
That's the
back.
plan. You gotta
Drive
drive back and pick up Wilson. Okay.
With Nichia. Nichia's gonna, yeah. Actually, I wouldn't go back. I would send Nichia back to go grab Wilson.
Oh, hi, dog. Wolf. Hi, Nichia.
He would, like, put his head underneath his legs and kind of just swoop him up.
Oh, okay. Up, CD. This is what's going on now. We're doing this. Riding majestic white wolves. Thanks, now.
My move speed is doubled. I'm gonna go basically over here at which should be 40, 50, and then I'll move my total, which would be 60, because I have Allegro going with my Bardic Performance. But then I will switch my Bardic Performance as a standard action to Inspire Courage.
All right. So Clyde is going to move up, following by the rest of the party in an attempt to get into a better position. So he runs up and follows up directly behind Nugget and Wilson. What is Nichia's move speed, hon?
Nichia's move speed is 50.
All right. So Nichia, you see behind you, it looks as if Wilson has caught up to you riding Nichia as a mount. He came through, and he is currently tooting his horn.
Good boy, Nichia. Good boy, Wilson.
Oh, thanks, no.
All right. Gallahan whistles and summons Magnus to his side and has mounted his glorious steed. Oh, fun. Zana, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my full round action. Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to use my full round action to move just around the corner. I can't move my dire bats with me. They would come with me.
So Zana is currently making her way around. Her dire bats would be following her, flapping behind her.
No, and around me. They're my meat shields as well.
They are your meat shields. And with that, after Zana, it is going to be the Dretch's turn. And all of them are going to begin to swarm Ugwin, because there's no other target very well in sight. One is able to get all the way up to him.
It's like base movement speed is 55, 45. What?
Yeah, but if you take a run, it's a full round action. But charge literally says a full round action. You can move up to twice your base movement speed and attack at the end of it.
Charges. I forget that things that aren't mounts do that.
All right. It takes a swipe at you, but it does miss. It just clinks against your celestial armor and is going to be unable to penetrate your thick defenses. And with that, it will be Snow's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll run just a little beneath where the fire is, like against the wall, and run through there up to just outside, like where I can see the demons. And I have my rapier.
Hugging the wall, you manage to nimbly maneuver yourself around the fire and the flames, and you are now able to very clearly see the stakes at hand, as standing in what once was the hot spring is now an immense lava pit, where seeing Lust before was similar to size in what Nugget and Achia currently are. There seems to be an absolutely immense demon, almost 5 times the size of Lust.
I have my rapier drawn at the ready.
So with that, it would be RA's turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Burst of Radiance right. I don't know how to show you. This is 80 feet away, so like right here. It'll hit at least.
It'll hit Ugwin.
It'll hit most of them too, though. They're only gonna be 2 that won't get hit by it. Yay!
All right. And what is the saving throw for that?
16. That's just for the dazzle, though.
Yeah, I'm aware. The damage automatically goes through because they're evil creatures.
All right, so then I'll roll damage. 13 damage each.
Great.
Did they get dazzled or blinded?
You said it was 16 for the reflex save?
20 total.
Ooh, there you go. Which ones took damage? And it does seem as if they are all currently blinded. All of them that were hit are blind.
Yes. Feels good.
Oh, how long?
All right, so all 5 of the dretches that were hit by the burst of radiance, which were swarming around Ugwin, all seem as if they were blinded and took a rather large hit worth of damage, and they're going to be blinded for 2 rounds. With that, it is Wilson's turn. So Wilson blazes through past a number of the Odd Guild members, running up right into the thick of battle where Ugwin is, and goes and actually slashes one of the dretches with his glaive. As Wilson's glaive goes and cleaves through, you see and you actually hear a bone sickening as you see that Wilson cleaves through, and it seems as if the dretch bends in half, as if it almost had its spine broken, and it falls limp onto the ground.
Ew.
All right, Gallahan's going to move once again, this time riding the beautiful steed Magnus, and is going to be able to move a lot further because of it. And then Clyde is also going to start moving to get himself into position as well to assist everybody. Bringing up the rear, Clyde's trying to get into a position which he can fire safely with his bow and arrow. All right. With that, it is going to be top of the round, but Lust is actually going to do something this time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Great.
Wait, that's Lust?
Yeah.
Who did you think that was?
I thought we killed Lust.
Why would you think that?
Because we killed her and sealed her?
Yeah, you would hope.
You would hope it was that easy.
But
Apparently we failed, Zana.
Oh.
All right, so Lust is going to actually go and charge into the thick of things herself, actually, and is going to come right up behind Ugwin with a charge, and is going to go in with a double claw attack. Actually, she only gets 1 attack, unfortunately, because she charged. Peter, what's your CMD?
my CMD is 20.
All right, so Peter, she comes up, and with her charge, she goes and she slashes you with her talons and manages to, as she does, grasp around you and has you in a grapple.
All right.
You only take 3 damage from that attack, but you are currently grappled. And with that, it is actually your turn.
Well, that kind of puts a damper on my plan. I'm going to delay my turn.
No, okay. All right, so Ugwin currently delaying his turn, seeing if anyone else can make the situation a little bit better for him. it is going to then be Zana's turn. Zana, are you going to make his life a little easier for him?
Oh, yeah, because I can totally do that from where I'm from. I can try and summon... Let's see. I have 3 summons of Summon Nature's Ally 3. So I can try and do it again with 2 more dire bats.
What's the range of that? Can you summon them closer to the fight?
I can. And I can... Can I summon them and move a little bit?
Because summoning them would only be a standard action, I believe. So
yeah, how much can I move?
Whatever your base speed is. Unless you're taking a specific action. So, for example, you can move 30 feet normally. If you're charging, you can move 60 feet. If you're running, you can move twice to quadruple that. So it's base speed, then times 2 base speed, and then times 4 base speed. But times 4 base speed would take your entire turn. So the only thing you could do is move 30.
Got you. All right, that's fine. And then my other bats will come with me.
More
bats.
Just
a lot of bats.
All right, where do you summon the other bats?
I run and then summon the other bats.
At the position you are in, you can only... Okay, you can summon the bats right here. Is the only place that would not put them in fire.
I will not summon them in fire.
All right, so we're going to summon them right here.
Yes.
All right, there you go. Bats, Peter. More bats to help you out. Do you have the stat blocks for these, by the way? Oh, these things are about as strong as the dretches.
It's not that bad, but like it's not that good. But it help a little bit.
Is help. Okay, cool. With that, after Zana's turn, it is the Dretch's turn, to which Ugin is currently grappled. Let's see if any of the 3 can hit you. 2 of them do manage to actually land hits on you, surprisingly enough. So once again, they don't really do all that much damage. You take a whopping 10 damage in total from the Dretches currently coming in and slashing you with their spears.
Okay.
He is rather angry, so I think it's time for the big boy to move. So, Snow and Wilson are currently running to Ugwin's aid in order to assist him. And as they're doing so, and Ugwin is currently being swarmed, Snow's pathway is kind of intercepted.
You have been a thorn in my side.
As it seems as if the Demon of Wrath charges directly towards Snow and goes to take a swing at her.
Oh, wow. Mimi big boy. He is huge.
I think that, yes, that is the gargantuan size. Han, what is your AC?
Right now, he's an evil creature, correct?
Correct.
Okay. My character's AC is at a 27.
Ooh, so he goes to slash down his bi-pronged bastard sword, and it just collapses and crashes to the ground next to you, making a small crater to the side of you. And you realize if you were to get hit by that, it would ow.
It would ow.
It would definitely ow.
Sir, I hate to tell you this, but that would ow.
All right. So with that, it is...
What happens if I get on top of a gargantuan creature? And
you're on top of a gargantuan creature.
But, like, if they try to hit me, how does that work, for example?
It doesn't say they're at any negatives, and you're still within their reach. So I don't think they take any penalties. But you could, you would be able to assume. You would be able to, light step onto his shoulder or something, and there's plenty enough footing space there for you.
All right. It's time for Dimensional Dervish and Assault.
Ooh, fancy.
With my haste. So I'm going to take it'd be basically a full attack in order to do this. So I'm going to essentially move around him, on different parts of his body and try and stab him. And I am able to attack 3 times, 1 at my 2 at max and 1 at the secondary. So.
And which sword are you attacking with?
My rapier.
Okay.
So for my first attack, I essentially light step onto his shoulder and do a little pierce to his ear. I'm going to give him an earing.
Give him an earing? I was going to say you stab him in the neck, but no, you go for his ear. Okay.
Yeah. 21.
Devil's got fashion.
Misses.
Okay, I try to pierce that thing and it don't work. Okay.
Very thick earlobe.
Is it crit?
Ooh, definitely hits.
Crit?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go and I will basically step in the air and really quickly jab him in his back shoulder blade. 25
right in that
damage.
shoulder blade. 25 damage on a shoulder blade stab, man. A very painful needle that does 25 damage.
I picked the right spot. I knew exactly where to go. And then the last one, so it's a 30 to hit.
Definitely also hits.
Okay. And then I'll go on his left side, and I'll stab up into a ribcage. 8 damage.
Ooh. Wow, a ribcage stab doing significantly less than stabbing someone in the shoulder blade will be noted.
I hit a rib.
It seems with your last attack, though, it definitely does make contact. You're actually unable to pierce his skin with the damage. With that, it's RA's turn.
I summon Cloud Kill right here.
And what is Cloud Kill?
It's got a 20-foot radius. It's also 20
fun.
feet high. Spell generates a bank of fog similar to Fog Cloud, except that its vapors are yellowish green and poisonous. Its vapors automatically kill any living creature with 3 or fewer HD. No save. A living creature with 4 or 6 HD is slain unless it succeeds a Fortitude save, in which case it takes 1d4 points of Constitution damage on your turn each round while in the cloud.
Where are you casting this?
Right here. Doesn't hit Nachia, doesn't hit Ugwin. It hits 3 of the monsters and then the big guy. It also moves away from you at a 10-foot per round roll along the surface of the ground. If a creature with 6 or more HD takes 1d4 points of Constitution damage on your a living creature takes it each turn while in the cloud as well. 6 or more.
Okay.
And the Fortitude save only halves that.
All right, cool. So you cast Cloud Kill in the area.
Wait. Quentin, did they what happened? It's on my turn.
So you see as you cast the spell, the green gaseous fog starts to spread around the area. And you can see as the big guy literally just takes a big nostril full and inhales. And all of them are completely unaffected.
Also, God.
Oh, you got something that passes that good DR, though. All right, so with that, Wilson can't go into that fog cloud, or else him and Nachia will be hurt. Wilson and Nachia are just going to then charge through. This demon is currently assaulting you on your one side. Wilson comes down and cleaves with his glaive, and Nachia actually comes down with his giant fangs and goes and bites that drench. All right, so Gallahan and Magnus actually just charge through the fire and flames. Demon scum! And he actually goes in and goes to stab the giant big boy demon. Oh, that's some meaty damage there, lad. So Gallahan comes in with his short sword and goes and slashes the demon right on its legs. And you see as it makes a giant gash, and the demon writhes in pain.
Thanks, Gallahan, for the help.
I may not have a shield for you, Snow, but I will always be by your side.
Thanks, Gallahan.
Clyde is actually in range to shoot this thing too. As he knocks and then looses 3 arrows, only one is able to actually pierce the skin of the demon, and does a decent chunk of damage as well. All right, with that, top of the round here, it's going to be Lust's turn, Peter. I am going to require you to roll a will save.
28.
Okay. So as you're being grappled by this demon, she literally just whispers into your ear, "Fly, you fool." In which it seems as if she's trying to use some form of compulsionary mind effect. But you were able to resist the temptation to heed her words, and yet you still find yourself succumb to 1 negative level. You can then resist and remove the negative level next time on your turn, which it is your turn, to be fair, so you can roll a Fortitude save.
28 on my fort save. I crit.
Oh, there you go, buddy. All right. So yeah, no, you're able to resist the compulsion of this demon entirely. Neither her mind effect or the negative affects actually managed to penetrate you, and you're good to go about your daily business.
In fact, you give her a negative level just for kissing you.
That's not at all what I said. Good try. Maybe next time.
Ugwin has no desire.
That's pretty much why. He's just like,
yo,
what is desire?
What is this?
I only desire.
Put some clothes on, woman.
There's no sky down here, so there's no desires for anything.
I only desire Nugget. He is my
Nugget
sky.
and the heavens. No. All right. So, Ugwin.
Is there technically terrain above me, just that I can't see? like on the map?
Yes, technically there's a ceiling.
I'm going to attempt to cast Summon Nature's Ally 5 behind Lust.
What kind of ally?
It's going to be Stag.
I need you to make a concentration check for me. And what is the spell level for Summon Nature's Ally? Which one were you using?
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, you're good. The spell's going to go through at the end of your round. You'll be able to summon your Stag.
Wonderful.
Do you just want to summon Stag over here? Wait, can I if I can ping it? You want to summon Stag right here behind her?
Yeah.
Just to make things easy? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have Nugget attack the big boy.
All right, roll to hit.
19.
That misses on the hit. So with Ugwin's turns being up, it is Zana's turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna make sure those 2 dire bats that I summoned last turn are trying to go and attack, I guess, Wrath.
The dire bats?
Trying to, yeah, I guess.
If it charged, it could fly over here and attack, and one can charge and fly over there and attack. Okay. Roll to hit for both of your enemies. They get a +5 to a bite attack, which does a d8 +4 damage.
Oh, okay. 22, 23.
Both of them miss.
What?
Yeah. So these dire bats are flying around trying to bite at the crowned prince of hell and are unable to even land a blow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can I do anything else?
I mean, that was just your bats moving, so yeah, you can move and do things.
Oh, yeah.
I just would I would recommend avoiding the giant kill cloud.
Yeah, it'll instantly poof your bat.
Because I was thinking I could probably try and take out some dredges, but
yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those dredges are also in the kill cloud, which, interestingly enough, is acting more of a protective barrier for them because you guys can't enter and they walk through it freely.
It's really annoying that they don't get affected by poison at all, because if they did, they die. Ugh.
I'm gonna run over there.
A lot of stuff's over there.
So, yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll come up and help Snow. That is the end of my turn, and my bats will follow me.
Why are you measuring in a circle?
What? Oh,
why is there going to be an AOE?
So,
please stop. No.
The Sin of Wrath literally just plunges his sword into the ground and shouts, "Blasphemy!" And from him, a dark, pitch black aura radiates from his very being and is going to hit all of you. And I need to know everyone's hit die. Great. Now I need everyone to keep track of their summoned creatures as well.
Okay.
So your dire bats, it looks like, have a 4.
He's a level 7.
Ugwin, I'm going to need to know what Stag and Nugget's hit die are.
Nugget should be 11, and then Stag is 10.
So as this black aura radiates and emanates out from you, I need everyone to roll a will save.
That's always my worst save, GM.
And I add +2, so mine would be a 14.
Oh, there you go, Zana.
It's a 23. It's not a terrible will save. It ain't no 7 or nothing.
She is a 6. Who is that for? Handle?
Ank.
Ank?
Yeah.
Ank ain't looking too good, bud.
Stag the Ank.
Ugwin and Zana, you passed your will save, so you are not dazed. You two are fine. So is Gallahan. Gallahan is not dazed. But Wilson and Snow are dazed.
Goodbye, Allegro. Goodbye, Bardic Performance.
And now we're going to go down the line. Nachia Hun is dazed, takes a -8 to his strength score for the next 4 rounds, and is currently paralyzed for 9 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
Ugwin Ank is also currently... Steg is also dazed and loses 8 to her strength score. Nugget also dazed with a -8 to his strength.
Okay.
So keep that in note. And then luckily,
how long is the daze?
The daze is only 1 round.
Okay.
So so Nachia is unfortunately paralyzed for 9 minutes. Your two, because they have a higher hit die, only take the minus to their strength. They're dazed for 1 round. And it's a good thing that most all of you have a higher hit die because, as you see, the dire bats just got completely eviscerated and stopped existing upon as the negative energy made contact with their bodies. They instantaneously exploded. And with that, it would be Snow's turn. But she's dazed, so we're gonna go to RA.
Black tentacles.
Where?
Right here.
Belphegor comes back.
The leeches are back.
No, the leeches.
RA summons black tentacles. The black tentacles reach up and they go and they grasp at Lust's leg, and they also actually start to entangle Steg as well. While they are currently in the radius, which Wrath is currently standing in, he seems completely unfazed, almost trampling over top of them. And as all of this is going on, you see RA's green cloud kill slowly start sweeping backwards, and you see that it's on a direct path for Wilson and Nichia. All right, with that, Wilson is currently dazed. Gallahan is going to, on his majestic steed, go and rear and attempt to attack the Sin of Wrath as well. As mighty as his swing was last time, it is not quite so clean, and it actually just seems to make contact with his skin and bounce right off as he's unable to land a decent hit. Meanwhile, Clyde knocks 3 more arrows, and 2 of them are successfully able to land and do some sizable damage. Now, Wrath is riddled with 3 arrows in his chest cavity, and there's also a couple of those piercing holes that Snow dealt, as well as Gallahan is currently hacking away at his lower left leg. All right, Ugwin, you said your AC is 24 right now?
Yep.
Asmodeus is going to go and reap down her claws upon you, and you take 7 damage.
Huh?
And she maintains the grapple on you, so you are still well within her clutches. All right. But with that, Ugwin, it is your turn.
All right. So let's have Stag attack. It's a she. Let's have Stag attack
She.
Lust.
Allow her to hit Lust, yeah? Body. Get him, Ugwin. Get him, Stag. You go, girl.
Sorry, I had this written down. 21 to hit.
On Asmodeus, that goes through and hits. Wait. Let me see something. Oh, that doesn't matter. No, you still hit. You're good.
DC 23 fort save, or you get dazed for 1 run out.
Ooh. She is indeed definitely dazed.
Wonderful.
So yeah, this giant club-like tail swings down and bashes on to Lust, and you see as her grip loosens around Ugwin, and she's currently standing there dazed.
23 damage.
Ugwin, the rest of your turn, you're no longer grappled. Congratulations.
Nice. I'm going to...
You can back
That's
up.
amazing. I'm going to fly up into the air.
There you go.
And then let's do Summon Nature's Ally 3 and probably not worry about tokens because they're going to be tiny creatures.
Which creatures?
Sturges.
Sturges? Actual leeches in the fake leeches? Where are you summoning these?
I'm going to be summoning them next to Wrath. Yeah, I'll take a 5-foot step up.
So with that, I will say that is Ugwin's turn, and we're going to go to Zana. Xerxes Zion.
I mean, I'm going to have my dire bats try to get Wrath as well. I'll just attack. Where are my other 2 dire bats?
Oh, they got completely incinerated by dark radiating aura.
Oh, dang. Well, okay. Then these 2 dire bats and myself will attack. I'll attack with 2 of my daggers. Well, with both of my daggers. Let's see if we can do some damage. And so none of my dire bats hits. Nice. And these are both of my 2 hit for both my daggers. 18 to hit and 23.
All right, you slash and you clink against his rock hard demon skin, as well as the bats are currently trying to gnaw on him, but but none of them are actually able to pierce his thick hide. Wrath is going to heave up his gigantic bi-bladed bastard sword, and he is going to attempt to giant cleave of a general area, hitting multiple people. We'll see how this goes. So, first up, Gallahan, without a shield, AC a little bit lower than normal.
Wait, is he left-handed?
Left-handed. The devil's work.
Yeah, he's left-handed.
Oh my lord.
Truly.
Clearly Satan. Truly Satan incarnate. You see as Wrath heaves up his giant sword and goes and cleaves through and manages to hit Gallahan, Snow, Zana, and the bat with one giant great cleave.
He got through a 27? Lord, kill me.
He's trying. He is trying.
Just do it.
Oh, he will.
So let's see. Gallahan's going to take an oof amount of damage. I'm glad it was Gallahan and not any of you. And then Snow up next. You're going to take 18 damage.
Okay.
plus bleed, so you're taking 1 dot per round.
Okay.
And then Zana, you are taking 15 damage plus bleed.
Oh.
And your bat got completely cut in half by the sword. But with that, Snow, it is your turn.
Okay. So I am currently bleeding.
Yes.
So I'm no longer dazed.
No, you are not dazed any longer.
I would like to light step right near Wilson, Ugwen, Nachia.
Mm-hmm.
I have to start a bardic performance in order to do this next thing. So, and I have to do one that affects other people. So I begin to inspire competence. Doesn't do much. It gives them a +3 on like skills, and I believe also saves, if I'm thinking correctly. Because next round I plan on casting Song of Healing, which removes paralysis.
How do you do this? Like, what does your character do?
My character just moves around gracefully.
She waves her hips.
No, my character moves around gracefully like a waterbender. Thank you.
I'm on a different page, different book. All right, it's your turn.
All right. So for Lust, because I have to reroll the grapple or the combat maneuver check every round. So 24.
All right, so she is able to escape the grapple and is no longer being held by the black tentacles.
Okay. Then...
No, Stag's out too. There you go.
And then I think I'm going to cast Burst of Radiance. Cloud Kill should be behind Wilson and Nichia.
So yes, on the start of R.A. Ilue's turn, the cloud slowly rolls over and starts to engulf Nichia and Wilson. They do get to make a fortitude save to take half damage, but you are going to have to roll a d4 points of constitution damage. So it's going to be 3 points of constitution damage halved if they successfully succeed their fortitude save. So Snow, can you roll fortitude for me? Come on, Nichia, you can do it even though you're paralyzed. I believe in you, big boy.
Crit.
Oh, there you go.
27.
You know what, Snow? Nichia and Wilson, having bonded via having become his mount, are in perfect sync because he also rolled a 27.
That's impressive.
So they are only taking 1 point of constitution damage.
Yes.
But that does still mean he does temporarily lose his 7 HP.
My God, wait. Nichia has the same amount of health as me? Oh God, that's sad. Okay. And then I Burst of Radiance, like right here.
All right, roll a spellcaster check for me.
There you go.
All right, it goes through. All right, roll damage. Then roll a d4 for me.
He takes 12 damage. God.
All right, there you go. And with that, it will be Wilson's turn. Wilson, currently coughing, ingesting all the smoke, and going to demount, get off of Nichia, and is then going to move up to stand next to Uwin.
I'm sorry, Snow. Nichia seems like he's not doing too well.
I got him. Don't worry.
All right, and then with that, it is Galahan's turn. Galahan is going to attempt to bring down his mighty sword on this wretched scum. Manages to land one sizable chunk of damage, cleaving the creature once again with his short sword as it makes impact with his leg. Clyde losing 3 arrows once again because he just has so many arrows, but managing to miraculously miss all 3. Sometimes quantity is not better than quality. As he knocks 3 arrows, loses them, and they all just whiz past the absolutely massive demon, who should be really easy to hit, by the way. With that, it is top of the round to Lust. So, nope, she's dazed and ain't doing nothing this round, and it will then default to you.
Okay, so let's summon the 3 Sturges.
3 Sturges. Where summon we them?
Just near that bat, I guess.
Near the venomous bit. Okay. Can they all occupy the same square because they're tiny?
It's not actually venomous. Yeah.
I thought they were like leeches. What is this woman?
That's a Sturge.
Is it?
Yes.
Peter, can you confirm or deny this?
They look like mosquitoes.
That seems like what I had in my mind.
That's apparently Peter summons 3 of these things, and they can act on upon summon. So are they doing anything?
Yeah, they'll all try to attack. So this is touch. So
Let me pull up his touch AC.
10, 14, and then a crit.
That's awkward now, isn't it? All right. as these Sturges go to latch on and start sucking from the Crown Prince of Hell himself, he literally goes and he swats all 3 of them as they go to latch onto his arm. He just scrapes them off.
Measly pests.
All right, with that, it is Zana's turn.
I will try to attack the same way I did last time with my dire bats and myself.
Can I make a recommendation?
Yes, you may.
All right. So I would... Well, you're technically in a threatened square, which makes this a little awkward. But he did already use up all of his attacks of opportunity, so you're actually good. I would move so that you would be receiving a flanking bonus from one of your compatriots. Because if you did that, then you would be rolling sneak attack damage, and you would be getting a +2 to hit.
Where can I do that?
So if you were where your bat is, you would be proccing, you would get a flanking bonus from Stag. You would have to expend your entire move action to walk around him, and then you would be able to still take one action to hit him. But it could be a sneak attack. Air quote.
My dire bats can try to hit them. They won't, but they sure can try.
Go, dire bat, go!
So...
If it crits, I'm pretty sure it hits.
Yeah. So that is for one dire bat. And is the other one dead?
Oh, your other dire bat dead. Yeah, the other dire bat got cleaved into oblivion.
Nice.
Literally sliced in half.
So this is for me?
So it's a 24 +2 to hit. So you hit.
I actually hit?
Yeah. With a 12. So it's 12 plus your CMB of 12 is 24 +2 from the flanking bonus is going to give you a 26, which hits.
Gotcha. So do you want me to roll damage?
Yes, please do. So that's the 3d6s for the sneak attack damage. Now you have to roll for the dagger as well.
Bum.
Bang. All right. So you got 15 plus your strength. It's going to be a total of 16.
Oh, great.
It's Wrath's turn. Let's see. What is the most threatening around here? Peter, what's Steg's AC?
22.
Wrath comes down with his absolutely massive bastard sword, crushing right into the back of Steg, and Steg takes 39 damage and is bleeding.
Okay.
Infidels, how dare you strike my underlings?
And with that, it is Snow's turn.
Okay. So last round, I did begin a bardic performance of Inspire Competence. Now I'm going to cast a spell called Song of Healing.
Ooh.
It doesn't require that I sing or anything, so my dance counts as it. It says that it's a range of close, so 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels, and it affects up to 3 creatures, and they can't be more than 30 feet apart, so it'll affect Wilson, Nachia, and Ugwin.
Okay.
Or at least I'm intending it to affect them and not myself. I'm not worried about myself. Essentially, you gain fast healing level 2. When the performance ends or I change to a different performance, you lose the fast healing, but you heal by 1d8 of points of damage +1 per my cast level, so 11. And you're cured of any of the following conditions: exhausted, fatigued, nauseated, paralyzed, sickened, or stunned.
That's pretty good.
So I'm going to cast it.
And immediately cancel it.
And immediately cancel it.
You said affected paralyzed?
Yes, it removes paralysis.
Yes, Nachia, you can move.
So everyone heals if they've taken damage by a d8.
D8 plus 11.
Oh, that'd be 13.
Okay, heals 13 points of damage, and everyone is also cured of any of those following conditions.
Exhausted, fatigued, nauseated, paralyzed, sickened, or stunned. And it doesn't take an action to end a spell, right?
No, you just cease concentrating.
Okay, so basically I had to stop the bardic performance and that ended the spell.
Yep.
I'm going to stay here for now and keep my blade drawn.
Cool, sounds good. So then with that, it is Are's turn.
Okay, right, so I have to roll that again. So that'll be a 27 for anything for both Lust and the big guy.
So Lust is grappled, but but the big guy is not. Also, Steg is grappled.
Steg is grappled, no. Okay, then I wanted to heal check Callahan.
He seems moderately healthy. He really hasn't taken too much damage. He's maybe about...
like you guys did like a slash thing, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he's about 75% HP right now.
Okay. The Burst of Radiance.
Go for it. Roll spellcaster check.
Yep.
Passes. Flying colors. I need my damage. Get it. Yeah. Hey-ya. And I kick her, sir. 13 damage. Okay, great. Snow, would your wolf go back to allow Wilson to remount him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he would.
All right. So then Wilson on his turn then, Nachia's going to back up a little bit, retreating to where Wilson can easily reach him, and then Wilson is going to take his turn to remount Nachia, though he's kind of in a bit of a back corner here where there isn't much room to move because he's kind of has the black tentacles on one side of him and the fog on the other side of him.
All right. Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Oh, a little backed against the wall here, Snow. With that, Gallahan is going to use his sword, but finds his blade meated by the thick hide skin of Satan himself and is unable to deal damage yet again.
Oh.
Clyde, shooting 3 arrows, is meeting a similar fate in which the thick hide of the demon seems almost impenetrable for them. Top of the round to Lust this time, because she's no longer dazed, is currently grappled. She is going to turn to Stag, which is just about the only thing she can hit right now, and is going to attempt to strike him. He is struck both times, taking a whopping 8 damage, to which it is your turn.
Stag will slap her tail back at Lust, and 30 to hit, 19 damage. And DC 24 fort save for the
She takes a massive bludgeoning blow, but does seem undazed by this attack.
Okay. Nugget will attempt to strike the big boy. 16 to hit. Oh, that's a crit fail.
Nugget's attack does not make contact with the archdemon, and instead he just falls flat in front of his feet.
And I'm going to fly above the black tentacles, and I'm going to do the wild thing and try to shoot.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's pretty
get it.
wild.
That is why this is the
Ooh,
most
getting
I've
his
seen.
hands dirty.
Like, what? I haven't seen this man use a crossbow before in his life, and then in the
That's
last
not true.
2
He
episodes,
used it. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. In these last 2 episodes, it's just coming out in spades.
13 to hit.
13 is going to miss. Stag hit though, and that's it. That's the important one.
Yeah.
All right. With
All right,
that,
that's my turn.
it is the lovely Zana Xerxes Zion.
Well, I think we know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack.
What's that? Do it.
Boom, boom, boom. Me and my Direbot will attack, and also I will have Alistair try to fly up and block some of his vision. Maybe.
All right. Sounds very good. So with that, roll your CMB twice for your attack, because you have 2 attacks.
That's a 20 and an 11.
And even with those, they still are unable to pierce the skin of the thick demon hide.
And I will roll for my Direbat.
Do it.
Get a crit. That's an 8.
That's not a crit. That's an 8. That's not doing it either. Not doing it either.
But Alistair is gonna fly up there, get in his vision, maybe try to peck his eyes out. Go, Alistair.
So as your bird is flapping around in the demon's face and you are obnoxiously attempting to prod it in its back calves, it lifts its sword from the back of Stag and wheels around with a giant overhead slash, doing a complete turnaround and striking both you and your bat.
But not my bird. Good.
But not your bird. So as this demon's massive sword comes and crashes down right on top of you, it actually, on impact, instantaneously kills your bat, and you feel under the crushing weight as it seems to have dealt immense amounts of damage. And you take 35 points of damage, plus bleed.
Ow! That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So I have 3 HP left.
Yeah. So you're going to take 1 point of damage until you're bleeding stabilized.
So I'm at 2. Good to know.
Yeah. Yep. With that, it is Snow's turn.
I cast Find Fault, and I target Satan. He has spell resistance,
He
so I'll
does.
have to make a caster level check.
Yep. Please do.
15.
You are unable to ascertain the weakness of this archdevil. It is almost as if he does not have one.
Okay, I stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right.
Can I take out my wings and fly over then? And I just can't make the move yet?
Right. So you could pull out the wings and move. You just couldn't attack.
I can move up to 60.
Yes.
So then I actually want to be here.
That's fine.
There we go.
That works.
Can I heal check the demon?
Sure.
I want to heal check the demon. Heal check?
Heal check that demon.
I'm doing it. 12.
It's hard to ascertain, but it seems like the demon is about halfway there.
Oh, yes, guys. We're halfway there. Ooh, woo. Living on a prayer.
Okay. Did you just say ooh woo, R.A.? Did you just ooh woo?
Hey, I woo and a whoa. Why do you not do it? Why do you
Yeah,
not?
but I get accused of doing it, and I don't. So I thought I might as well.
In Yemen, they ooh woo.
In Yemen?
Yeah, apparently they ooh in Yemen. All right, with that, it is Wilson's turn. Wilson is going to do a beautiful glaive-related charge through this demon, and he runs straight over Lust, and in the process goes and slashes her with his glaive, dealing a pretty sizable amount of damage as his glaive reaches through and slices her right in the stomach, and Nichia also gets a nasty chomp on the way.
Good job, Nichia. He did a bite. He only does a D8, though.
Gallahan and Clyde, don't be bad at your jobs. Go ahead and shoot things.
Oh, that's tasty, lad.
So Gallahan comes in with his short sword and actually manages to sink it all the way blade deep right into his left calf, plunging it deep within the demon.
Woo! Go, Gallahan!
Clyde rolls to shoot down the demon as well with his bow. But it seems as if the arrows, again, while they kind of just dink and graze off of his skin as though it would hit, but the damage is not enough to penetrate his hide. All right. Lust's turn. Hey, Snow.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm good.
What's your AC?
My AC?
Yeah. Lust goes to slash at you, but it seems as if there's this protective veil hovering just outside your body range, and her claws are unable to even reach or grasp at you.
Try again, sucker.
And Uwin, it's your turn.
I'm going to have Stag attack
Oh boy,
and Nugget also attack. 33 for Nugget to hit.
that definitely hits. Yeah,
33 for
both
Stag to
33s, both of them hit. Wow, Nugget, you did it, buddy.
Those are 2 fangs. Those are just 2 fangs.
2 fangs of a 1 on a d6. I'll tell you what. Hang young. A Nugget hits and manages to latch on to the demon's arm, but seems as if it doesn't even pierce its skin.
And then Stag does 26
There you
damage.
go.
DC 24 fort save.
Good old Stag.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed in Nugget.
As Stag wheels around and gets a massive amount of momentum with that tail, it clubs Lust right over the skull with the blunt end, and you see as she's knocked and toppled completely on the ground and eventually shatters.
She can't try again.
And then lastly, I'm going to cast Obscuring Mist on the head of Wrath.
What is that going to do? What does Obscuring Mist do?
It obscures vision beyond 5 feet.
Misty vapors arise around you.
In that case, I am literally going to fly next to his head and cast it.
You're right next to his head?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, great. So yeah, that goes off. Zana, it's your turn.
And run over here, all the way over there. But yeah, I'm over here. Nowhere near there. I'm over here. Thank you. And drink my potion of cure serious wounds.
All right. With that, it is Rat's turn.
Insolent pest, you defy me? You and your summons are such a nuisance. It would be easier if you just fell.
And he is going to attack you.
No, he's hurt.
All right. Peter, you've got a lot of HP, right?
A decent amount.
All right. So the man kind of swats you from the sky, crashing directly into you with his massive sword, which does 61 damage, and then also applies bleed.
It does 61.
61.
Okay.
Yeah, and applies bleed.
Okay.
But with that, it is Snow's turn.
Okay, I am going to do a dimensional assault, dimensional dervish. I only have 2 attacks, but I'm going to take the time to basically light step in 2 different locations. One to the side, on the same side where I stabbed the rib cage, and then also in front of him next to Galahad. I crit on the first one as I go up and I do a sharp jab into the same location on his side. That's 29 damage. And then in front, it's an 18. I assume it probably misses.
That does miss, yeah.
And it kind of, I guess, just grazes his chest, cutting off one hair.
Yeah. You give him a little bit of a chest hair trim. Yep.
Perfect. Just what I wanted.
I wanted to cut your chest hair. Now it is not perfectly symmetrical.
It's asymmetrical. Accept it.
Asymmetric chest hair. All right. Miss Flamewing.
Yeah, nothing's getting grappled. I cast Dragon's Breath, the line of acid.
Nice line of acid. So, yes, as you shoot a beam of acid colliding with him, it seems as if the acid kind of just rolls down his skin, completely unaffecting him.
I'm done.
Just gonna go cry. It's okay. You're trying.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna walk over to Galahad.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just gonna cry.
That's good.
All right, over there.
It's Wilson's turn.
Wilson's gonna toot that horn.
And Wilson, riding the majestic Wolf Nichia, is going to charge through. You are all now receiving your majestic and beautiful +8 to hit.
Thank you.
And Wilson is going to do some Demiglio right here.
That's right, Wilson. You toot that horn.
Wilson slashes him with his glaive and manages to do a sizable chunk of damage, even through the demon's thick hide. Galahad is attempting to back him up after receiving such invigorating inspiration and morale, and goes to slash at him with his short sword and lands a hit as well. Clyde, now with his bonuses, also landed all 3 of his arrows.
Good job, Clyde. See, guys, we can do this.
Good job.
Though Clyde landed the arrows and they make contact with the demon's body, they do not actually pierce the thick hide skin, and it seems as if Galahad's sword was barely able to break it. All right, Ugin, it's your turn.
I am going to fly upwards, if there's room for that.
As you do, though, you are still within reach of the demon, and you are going to take an attack of opportunity as he attempts to swing his sword to lash out as you leave. And he does manage to hit you.
Remember the concealment?
Yes. Yeah, because the obscuring mist is giving you a 20% miss chance. You're not even taking that much damage. You're only taking it's 16 more damage.
Ah, wonderful.
Not that much, just 16.
Must keep my composure. Then I will cast Breath of Life on myself.
Nice. I like
Breathes
it.
in his own direction.
A true.
I just I cup my hands over my mouth, breathe out, and then breathe back in.
It's pretty smart.
I mean, it's a touched creature. You just touch yourself with the lights. That's wild. It's not even a breath. It's just a touch.
No.
It's called breath, but it should be called touch of life.
Nuggets will attack. 21 to hit.
Misses.
Stag will attack. 18 to hit.
No, misses as well. So both the dinosaur snapping its vicious fangs and the ankylosaurus swinging around its meaty tail both do not manage to hit the massive demon. Zana.
Considering I'm at lose 1 HP, so I'm at 31 damage. I'm gonna drink my other potion. Yeah, I'm gonna drink my other potion. Cool. That heals me of 28 damage and brings me back up to full HP.
Okay. You can still move if you want as well.
Then I will move.
All right, great. After having done an expeditious retreat and finally drank her health potions way to full, Zana moves back towards the combat, but not quite all the way engaged. So with that, after having received a volley of attacks, it seems as if the demon has reached an immense threshold of damage, but from it you see swelling and emanating a massive wave of fire, which I will require everyone to roll a reflex save. But anyone within the immediate 15 feet surrounding him.
Mine's a 26.
Cool. Snow, you're only taking half damage.
Nichia is a 16.
11 for Stag. 15 for Nugget.
All right, so everyone except M is actually taking full damage here. You're all going to be taking 18 fire damage as a giant hellfire radius spurts out from around him. As well, the obscuring mist was completely singed and burned away, and there's no longer a surrounding cloud around him. All right. He is then going to cleave in a giant arcing cone towards everything currently in front of him, hitting Nugget, Gallahan, Snow, and RA.
I use a panache point for opportune parry and riposte. I did it.
There you go. You remembered. You can do it. All right.
Do I get to know, or is it just I roll, period?
You roll, and I will tell you if you manage to block.
22.
No.
Dang it.
So all of you are going to be taking some cleaving damage. No, Gallahan, stop getting hit.
Is he gonna die?
I mean, Gallahan's been hit by like 3 critical strikes.
Can Snow roll a heal check on him?
Yeah.
Or just generic on the party? 14.
Gallahan's at like 10% HP.
Nope.
I know what I'm doing next turn.
Gallahan has like 17 HP remaining.
Either kill it faster or heal Gallahan.
All right, Ugwin, Nugget is going to take 16 HP damage.
16 HP damage.
HP damage.
Thank you for specifying.
You're welcome. RA, you take 18. Snow, you take 17.
Okay.
And you are all bleeding. Bleeding! And with that, it is Snow's turn.
All right. Can I heal check the demon?
Sure. Yeah.
It's a 19.
All right. So yeah, you can tell that he seems to be below the half health threshold.
Still below. Okay. Gosh darn it. Gallahan, how are you doing?
Bit better, bit worse. Not holding up too well.
You may need to disengage.
I couldn't leave you all behind.
Snow is going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Gallahan. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, your god?
I rolled 2 1s on my D8s. So he only heals by 12?
Worse than Nugget.
That, yeah.
They're 2 fangs.
Worse than Nugget.
It's 2 fangs.
2 fangs. There you go.
Heal 2 fangs and 10?
Yep, 2 fangs plus 10, man.
Gosh.
What does that mean?
He gets bit.
How do I calculate
with healing power?
Bit with healing power. Yeah, no, you were able to heal him for the 12 HP. Then which is only a sliver of what he...
I'm sorry, this is about all I can do right now, Gallahan.
Much appreciated, Snow.
I'm sorry.
All right. With that, it is Aria's turn.
Fire Dragon Roar to heal. All right, well, I'm doing a line of fire to heal Gallahan.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
All right. 50.
Okay.
Still pretty good.
So he heals for 25 HP. All right. And with that, it is Wilson's turn. He's going to attempt to slash with his glaive once more. He does hit twice as well. Gallahan, reinvigorated, is going to attack once more and does manage to hit as his holy sword radiating a glowing aura goes and makes contact with his leg. He's currently hacking away, and it looks as if he's about to chop his leg off almost as his blade keeps sinking deeper and deeper in Satan's calf. Clyde's going to shoot 3 arrows, manages to land 2 of them, and 1 does actually pierce the demon's thick hide skin, to which it is Ugwin's turn.
All right. I am just going to have my dinosaurs attack.
Do it. Get them dinos attacking.
19 to hit for Nugget.
Nugget misses.
27 for Steg.
Steg hits.
Nice big juicy meaty hit.
23 damage.
Nice.
And DC 24 fort.
He has a really high fort. He is able to bypass the fort save. And Steg's massive bulbous tail goes and crashes right into the backside of the demon.
That's it.
Okay, cool. So, Zana.
Ooh. I have 1 more Summon Nature's Ally 3, so I can summon 2 more dire bats technically. And I will do that, and I will move to over here next to Snow. I'm well aware they don't do much, but the off chance that they can do something or cause a distraction is enough for me.
Oh no, where are my bits? What are my venomous bits? I thought I saved them. I need to go and grab my venomous bits. Give me 1 second.
To the venomous bats that aren't actually venomous.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, just making sure.
With this, you all wonderfully clustered and lumped together beautiful and majestic people.
Not very smart.
We are going to see how many things we can hit in a row.
I don't know why we're all clumped. It's not a good plan. To be fair, there's nowhere else we can go. Allie's black tentacles are still behind it.
They're not going to be gone for another, 4 rounds
All
either.
right, let's see. I have to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. All right, there we go. So we're going to go down the line. You're all getting hit. So yeah, he goes through and he cleaves and goes and hits literally each of you once. I'm deleting those bets because I just know they die. Poor bets. I want the bets to
Panache
do
point.
something.
Opportune parry and riposte. Do it again.
Okay, roll. Let's see. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I crit.
7. You're the 7th roll.
I crit.
You crit. All right, you manage to block it, which stops the chain, so Nugget and Gallahan are never hit. So you, as an immediate action, may roll to make an attack roll against whoever you parried. So you may roll another attack roll.
33.
33 hits. Yep,
Okay.
33 hits.
So then 11. Yep, so I guess his blade slides against mine, and I'm just like, nah, bruh. Push back.
You were able to push it back and arc it so it just swings over your compatriots' heads, and as he's going through that arm motion and thrust, you're able to actually pierce him in his side. All right, so with that, it is going to be your turns now.
All right. Now it is my turn. I do my dervishing dance and dimensional assault and all along those lines, and I'm going to move around the same areas. One to the front of him and one to the left, where I'll end actually between Steg and Nugget.
Nugget and Steg.
So I'll
roll your
21 for the first,
The 21 misses. But
26 for the second.
26, your second roll. Yep, the 26
I'm
will.
back in the same side on that left side. I'm going to pierce.
There you go. You love that left
14 damage to that left rib.
That left rib, man. It's really feeling
I'm
it.
taking that rib home with
All
me.
right. Apparently. All right, your turn.
All right. Heal check Callahan.
Gallahan, after having been healed by Snow, looks like he's about at 30% HP again. Also being healed by you and Snow, so he's actually up at the 40%.
Okay. So then I use the acid dragon line roar, right, this, no, not that one. This way. Woo! So it goes right past Ugwin,
All right, great.
the line.
Yep, not a problem. Roll your spellcaster check.
Please, yes!
Goes through. All right, go ahead, roll damage.
Nice. Okay. 47.
There you go.
Get wrecked.
It appears as if the acid is slowly eating away and gnawing at his skin.
Aim it on this side, Ari. I got this one rib.
I'm sorry.
Go for this
You're
rib.
not getting hit
Go
by it.
for the
It's not even near
rib.
you.
We really don't like this
There's a
rib.
I don't see a rib. Damage happened. Heal check the monster.
The monster, aka Satan, seems to be at around about 15% HP.
Somebody kill him.
All right, so Gallahan is going to go in and charge, and as he does, he can all roll a perception check because he whispers something, almost like a mantra of sort, as he goes to charge in at the demon.
Holy powers. Huzzah. I crit failed, but this is... we're
This
doing
is
it.
interesting.
Skills don't
I'm
fail
excited. I
immediately.
need to know what's happening.
Yeah, skills don't fail, but he is whispering. It is in the middle of combat, so you're not going to hear it.
25. Oh, that's not mine. 18.
I got 25.
So Zana, as of right now, is actually the only person that can overhear what he said. But
Donna, what did he say?
But you hear him whisper,
Here we stand, to turn and face the odds, to sacrifice thyself or bow to lesser gods.
He charges through, and you see as his sword seems to glow in a holy white aura and slashes down right on the side of the rib where Snow had been targeting. With one fell swoop, seems to cut through the chest cavity of the demon and get a nice clean cut as the demon then falls under the wake of the mighty blow.
What? That is what it sounded like, though, that he was like sacrificing his life to kill the demon, and I got all teary and I was very upset.
No.
Can I heal check?
Yeah.
Gallahan?
So, yeah, you can heal check Gallahan. Gallahan looks like he didn't lose any HP, but he seems rather fatigued for some reason. With Galahad's final mighty blow, the body of Wrath collapses to the ground and begins contorting and writhing in pain. It seems as if its flesh even begins to boil, and its skin itself seems as if it grows fangs and hands to tear itself in two, eventually until it is nothing mere but a mutilated corpse. And you see as its bag of flesh and bones lay before your feet. Does anyone want to roll a perception check for
Perception?
me?
I roll perception.
Perception check.
Perception.
Roll your perception check.
If this demon comes back, I'm going to smack you.
My perception
39.
is
Oh, look.
30.
28.
Wasn't even his final.
Congratulations, we defeated the first form.
Everyone's perception is really high.
Except for
Shanna. Except for Shanna, who's
Except
going
for
to fail.
me.
She's too enamored by Galahad's word.
I focused all of my energy on
All of her mental energy is gone. Out from the corpse, it seems, however, to emanate an immense and powerful wicked aura, to which instinctively even Galahad begins to tremble in the presence. And from it, the supernatural becomes manifest in an ethereal form as dark and red crimson shade befalls the entire room, almost snuffing out any light. And you hear an almost omnipresent voice fill the room.
Insolent mortals! The audacity for this mere game master's errand runners to interfere with my conquest. This is paramount to blasphemy. I welcome you to come and greet your demise at my hand, instead of rejoicing with jubilation at this insurrection of a pity vessel. You are but mere pawns in a greater game you do not understand. But heed this. You will not have luxury or reprieve, but rather you will incur my wrath. You may writhe in anguished, restless nights, unaware of when I will come down with fire and brimstone. I've arduously plotted for millennia to overthrow the heavens themselves. I am nothing if not persistent, and now your foe.
And with that, it seems as if the shade which covers the entire air seems to be sucked down and dragged into a voidless pit within the ground, which then covers itself up. All right, and with that, everybody, I think that's going to be a good stopping point for today's episode. So without any further ado, take it away, Snow.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Sword Art Online Odd. If you guys enjoy the episode, which I really hope that you did, it was a really long combat, and I'm smiling as I say this. It was a really...
So it pains us.
Really long combat.
Pain.
Beside the point.
It was
I hope you guys
excruciating.
continue to follow along with the Odd Guild and their adventures. All right. So, again, if you guys enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe. Share us with your friends, your family, your grandmother, your dog, your guild mates, and join us. And join us on
That bird that sits
the
out of your window.
adventures with the Odd Guild weekly on Sundays. Yes. Beside the point. Please leave a review on iTunes, wherever you listen to your podcast and you're able to leave one. That really helps us get out there and shares us with the world.
I love to read your reviews. I have read every single review that has been put up, and I love
And
them.
in addition,
Thank you.
last but not least, not last but not least, I'm wrong. Remember, guys, if you do want to support us in some other ways, you can do so by going to our Patreon, where you can donate $1 a month up to $10. I mean, we might expand the tiers that we have, but currently we do have some tiers where in one tier you get to name an NPC after yourself, or another you get access to early releases of episodes and some special episodes. So really, you should check that out. Also, we do have a store on our website. Go to missingroleplayerfound.com and you can go to our shop, and there you can get merchandise for the show. And finally, please join us on Discord. The link is in the description below. We go there, we hang out, we play Minecraft, we play League of Legends, we play Pathfinder,
Risk of
play
Brain.
stuff. Risk of
Lots
Brain.
of stuff.
So please join us. All right, guys, I think that's it from me. All right, signing off. Bye.
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 Bye.